Hi there. Today I'm going to tell you a little bit about VidVelocity. But before I do, I'm going to introduce you to three people that are going to help me illustrate this story. First is Todd. Todd's a fun guy who enjoys tossing baseball with his friends. And even though he has not played organized baseball since his high school glory days, he still has a competitive side to him. Next is Mikey. Mikey is an athletic 8th grader and this season started taking baseball a bit more seriously. Following in the footsteps of his father, who grew up playing baseball, he's joined the Pee Wee traveling team and is committed to being their top starting pitcher. Last is Steven. Steven shares the love of baseball that Todd and Mikey have, but he's striving to play at the highest level. Steven is a competitive college pitcher in the starting rotation, and he has his heart set on playing the major leagues. Last weekend, Todd was out tossing with some of his friends and couldn't help but to let his competitive side take over. He wanted to bet that he could throw the fastest, but he had no way to determine how fast he or either of his friends were throwing. Similarly, during Mikey's last game, his parents were proudly watching from the stands. They both felt that their son was the best and hardest throwing pitcher on the team, but they had no way to really know for sure. Lastly, Steven is always practicing, meticulously adjusting his form and working to throw faster, more accurate pitches. However, Steven needs a way to not only track his progress over time, but also observe and tune his pitching form. Now we introduce VidVelocity, a smartphone application that captures pitching videos in slow motion and determines the corresponding pitch velocity. Todd is now able to easily download VidVelocity on a smartphone and quickly determine how fast he and his friends are throwing. It's time for Todd to put his money where his mouth is. Mikey's parents also downloaded VidVelocity. Now, not only can they know how fast Mikey's throwing and whether or not he's at the top of the team, but they can also track his progress over time as he continues to get bigger and stronger. VidVelocity is also the ideal solution for Steven. Now he can determine the speed of his pitches wherever he is, track his progress over time, and review his form in slow motion whenever he wants, helping him highlight his form when he's throwing his best. Now let's take a look at how the VidVelocity app works. The home screen presents you with three options: tutorial, capture videos, review video stats. If this is the first time using the app, or if unfamiliar with the process, the user can go to the tutorial. Within the tutorial, there are two tabs: Setup Calibration and Recording Video. On the Setup Calibration tab, the three distance calibration steps are described: positioning yourself perpendicular to the pitcher, taking a photo that includes both the pitcher's rubber and the home plate, and then identifying where the pitcher's rubber and the home plate are within that photo. On the Recording Video tab of the tutorial, we see instructions that are specific to capturing the velocity of the pitch and quickly reviewing the previous pitches. We will walk through each of these steps shortly. Now back to the home screen. If you want to capture new pitching videos, then you select Capture Videos. From here, you can take videos from previously saved positions or select Set Up New Position. You will then be prompted to take a picture that captures both the pitcher's rubber and home plate. Once you have taken that picture, if you are not satisfied with the picture, then you can retake it by tapping the trash can icon. Otherwise, you proceed as prompted to identify the pitcher's rubber and then home plate. After identifying both positions, the app will determine your estimated distance. If this distance does not seem accurate, then you can try again by tapping the trash can icon. But if it seems correct, then you can proceed and start capturing pitching videos, in which case you will be brought to this screen. From here, you will be able to capture pitching videos, placing the pitcher within the yellow square on the screen and pressing the record button for the duration of the pitch. After the pitch, the estimated velocity of the pitch will appear on the lower right corner of the screen. As you can see, the last pitch captured was 91 miles per hour. Furthermore, you can tap on the gray bar at the bottom of the screen to review recently captured pitches and their speeds. By selecting any of the videos from this screen, you can review the playback video of the pitch and see the corresponding speed. Now back to the app's home screen for its final capability. If you select the Review Video Stats, you can see a list of the previously saved sessions by date. By selecting any of these sessions, you're able to review the pitching velocity data over time. You now have an affordable and convenient solution to capture and review your pitching videos and velocities. I hope you enjoyed this overview of VidVelocity. Thank you for your time.